Okay. Now this might not look like a great accomplishment to you. You see all these plants with the 3 leaves. They're green and some of them are turning maroon now. This is the strawberry patch. And I have finally uncovered all the tall weeds to reveal all the strawberries. And this has been a great effort between myself, with the help of my mama. Next, all we have to do is put mulch around the bases of all the strawberries. But you see, my goal this weekend was to uncover all the big weeds. Now, I mean, if you look, you can see there's still a ton of weeds in between them. But we hope the mulch is going to help tampen them down. And as we get out here to the end of the garden, there's not as many berries. But, as you saw close to the front of the garden, they spread like crazy. Now, a little backstory behind this strawberry patch. That's not a strawberry, obviously. Those aren't strawberries. But if you look over here, strawberries, strawberries. So, backstory, when we moved here, decided I wanted some fruit trees, which are over here. I need to do a little work getting the weeds down and putting some landscaping cloth like I did over here. Strawberry patch. Space for the vegetables. That's the compost, back of the compost bin. And there's the fire pit back behind those raised garden beds. And then over here is the rest of our berries. We actually have blackberries and blueberries over there right now. Those blackberries right there, they produced this year. Blueberries are still too tiny. There's other ones back there I just transplanted from the other house. So nevertheless, backstory. Bought and planted, with the family's help, over 200 strawberry plants. Okay, so first year you're supposed to pick all the blooms off. Here, I'll show you. There's a bloom. So that bloom, if it were warmer, would eventually become a strawberry. So the first year, pick all the blooms off because you want the plants to focus on growing their roots, which, as you see in some parts of the garden, these strawberries just spread like grass, like they're everywhere. So you want them to focus on the roots. There are no strawberries the first year. This was the second year, and oh my goodness. Firstly, we had to compete with weeds overrunning the whole garden. So not these cute little weeds that, are down on the ground. These weeds are as tall as you and I. Here, you can see some of them in the wagon over there. There's weeds and some cardboard and stuff. So yeah, super tall weeds, as tall as you and I. And they were everywhere between all of my strawberries. Now you might say, why don't you have landscaping cloth down? And that's a good thought. Actually, I've thought about it more than once. this cardboard actually is kind of being used, kind of like landscaping cloth, and you can see the strawberries are even growing through that. But in general, if you have that landscaping cloth and pretty little rows, which I kind of wanted in the beginning, then the strawberries aren't going to be able to spread and grow, and eventually they'll die off. So we're crossing our fingers and hoping the more we pull up these weeds and put down mulch to prevent them, the less we'll have to weed year after year. So yeah, that's the story of the strawberry patch. Thank you for watching.